I mentioned earlier that I was supporting MPP Frank Klee's bill, Bill 67. I support Bill 67 because it is a step in the right direction. We need, of course, to go further, and I want to make that clear. But if this is a government gauge on how far they will go at this time, because Frank's bill is in its second reading, and I think it's ready to be tabled for the third reading today. I am in favor of it. The bill is still alive, and this bill it raises a lot of questions, and it also raises in Ontarians the possibility that could eventually opt out at a later stage. I was at Mr. Klee's public debate last week, and just judging from the responses I was hearing the public stated on his bill, I feel it is a step getting closer to eventually presumed consent. My final thoughts on this report and the whole issue of organ and tissue donations. I believe that the government must know that our organ crises will not get solved anytime soon. The nature of and the timing of this report is suspect. I see it as a big sedative so that the public would become complacent and until after the elections. So how convenient. Well, they have me in step-by-step to deal with because, and of course the rest of the problems, because we're not going to let this go to sleep. We're not going to fall asleep. I also want to mention that to completely solve this issue, Ontarians, and for that matter, Canadians, need to be challenged. How badly do we want to solve this issue? If we can give up our freedom to be in harm's way for our country, then what is the opt-out system asking? Certainly not to kill another human being to defend our country, but simply to agree to make a system easier to save lives. The freedom is knowing that you can opt out. Our freedom in lives depends on the kindness and grace of others. Allow us a system to embrace this kindness collectively. This non-conditional freedom is worth it. If it is considered a sacrifice on anyone's part that objects to this, then I beg you, go to Sick Kids Hospital one day and see the children whose lives and freedom depends on what us, the society as a whole, do. I beg you to do that. Thank you very much. So I see I have no media here, and there'll probably be no questions. But please visit our website, step-by-step, one word, .ca, and I respond to everything by email, by phone, and please, if you want to download this movie, it's on our website as well. Thank you.